on TechBuzz, we're filled with love. Find out why we're in love with the HP Envy Spectre, what helpful iPhone apps you can use for a successful Valentine's Day, and why we're going OMG over the Olympus OMD. Olympus has unveiled its first rugged interchangeable lens camera this week, and we had some hands-on time with it. So now we bring you the top 5 reasons why you may go OMG over the Olympus OMD EM5. Number 5. The Olympus ILC has a new 16-megapixel CMOS sensor for higher resolution images. Number 4. The built-in electronic viewfinder has a proximity sensor so that it can sense when you're using it. The camera is then able to switch between the monitor and viewfinder accordingly. The OMD EM5 is inspired by the Olympus OM1 SLR cameras, and as a result, the hump does not look out of place. Number 3. Even if you have shaky hands, the 5-axis image stabilization helps to reduce blur while shooting photos and videos. Number 2. The fast autofocus and 3D tracking capabilities make it easier to keep fast-moving subjects in focus. Number 1. The weather-sealed design makes it the first splash-proof and dust-proof ILC, so you won't have to worry if you get caught in the rain while out shooting. We're sure that many people fell in love at first sight with the NV14 Spectre when it was first unveiled at CES. Now HP has announced that it will be available in Singapore and Australia from the end of the month, starting at about 2,000 Singapore dollars. So here's why we're so smitten. Like the HP NV15, the Spectre comes with Beats audio software and an analog volume dial. The Spectre is one of the first notebooks to feature NFC technology. There's Gorilla Glass almost everywhere, the lid, palm rest, display, and touchpad, giving rise to the Spectre's glossy good looks. This week's question is, what iOS apps can I use to make my Valentine happy? Step 1. Order a bunch of flowers from the SG Florist app and have it delivered to her. Step 2. Find a good restaurant using the Buffet Mania app. Step 3. Memorize and recite poetry from the Love Poems app. Step 4. Use the Helpful Romantic app for additional ideas on how to sweep her off her feet. And if all goes well, Step 5 may involve an app called I Kama Sutra. But you didn't hear it from us. We ran a poll on our website, and almost 2/3 of those who answered said that they would spend between $0 to $200 on Valentine's Day. Now there are gonna be some happy couples on the street on February 14th. Oh, and if you're wondering what I'm using, this is the Logitech Cube. It's both a mouse and a presenter packed in a small and cute package. The only thing this presenter can't do is front tech buzz. To use the Cube, you simply click the top to move forward a slide. To go back a slide, you turn it over and click the same button. If you're experienced with typical presenters, the flipping action may actually be non-intuitive. But new users may like its small size and innovative design. As a mouse, it may not be very comfortable to use for long periods of time, unless you have very small hands, like me. This week has seen a bumper crop of cameras being announced from the major manufacturers. The first notable camera is definitely the Nikon D800 full-frame DSLR with a massive 36-megapixel sensor. We also saw many up-and-coming models at the camera and photo imaging show in Japan. One of them is the Canon G1X. The large sensor advanced compact was unveiled at CES and impressed us with its CMOS sensor that's slightly larger than those found on Micro Four Thirds cameras. Also fresh from its announcement at CES is Fujifilm's expensive X Pro 1 ILC. We like its compact body, retro good looks, and fast prime lenses. And here we have the Pentax K01. It may look like a toy, but existing Pentax DSLR owners may be overjoyed to know that their lenses will work on these cameras. Whether or not you have a Valentine this year, why not tell a family member that you love them? Wear your heart on your sleeve for once. That's all for TechBuzz this week. Thanks for watching and see you next week. I'm Jacqueline, buzzing out.